Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Club. In today's video I will walk you through the patch notes 1.9. Let's see what developers changed in the game, what kind of improvements they made, if any, what new content is upcoming, and in general, what should we expect next. From the in-game email, you can see that you have a new event upcoming, which is called Ghostly Graffiti. It's a new story event about the ghost hero, and that there is a Reservoir League that will officially start beta testing in this version 1.9 with some massive rewards. Also, there are 4 new brand alliance badges to customize your alliance picture, and that they were made by the community. Let's go into details of every change. From the story event, it's not clear what exactly is going to happen because there are no details at this moment. It's just written that the new story event was added. There will be some quests that you will be able to fulfill and some rewards to obtain. And among them, there will be some HQ skins and March skins and frames and stuff like that. Let's see. I think that it will be very similar to the birthday event that we had recently. And actually, I liked it. There was some story behind it with some comics released afterwards. And indeed, there were a lot of rewards and skins. So hopefully this one will be the same. Next, we have Reservoir League will start beta test. So Reservoir Raid, this is a bi-weekly event where you can compete for reservoir and water supplies. As I understand, there will be a whole league built around that, and even more rewards introduced. So there is some kind of rating that you can see here on the left side, which is C in our case. I guess because our alliance was not very successful in the Reservoir Raid. Yeah, we have 2 defeats. That's why I guess the C rating is not very good. I checked my other alliance on my main account and it had rating A, but we also didn't win all the Reservoir Raids events. It was just 70% maybe win rate or so still. And then there is Reservoir League, which again, there are not many details about it, but they already added a page with the rewards where you can see that there is exclusive skins and March skins and frames and many, many more. They also added this kind of medals or coins that you earn for each fight. And as I understand, there will be another shop where you can spend these coins similar to the Alliance Throwdown competition. There you have also coins, and I guess you will be able to earn even more rewards, but I'm not sure where is this coming from. So maybe it's the rewards that you need to exchange the coins into. We'll see. I'm pretty excited about this event. I think it's a very good idea, and if they let compete all the states in this Reservoir League, it will be really cool. I just hope that it will be somehow balanced between the new and old states, because obviously people in the states, 300-400, they don't have that much battle power as the players in the first 100 states. All right, next change. Next change is shop optimization. Let's have a look. So I go to store, and that's the new store that I can see. So there is no more option to go to the marketplace. Where is it? It's here. And there is just whip store here. But it still opens the same page. Never mind. So the store was changed. You can now just buy some stuff for the biocaps, and you will have some free rewards per day, I guess. Yeah, refreshes in 7 hours. Yeah, that will be daily reward. And everything else you will be able to buy for biocaps only. So there is no more store where you can buy some stuff in exchange to resources. So earlier you were able to swap some amount of wood into food, or metal into gas, or wood into metal, doesn't matter. Now I think this option is gone. Maybe it was not very popular, that's why they kind of decommissioned it, and you can only get resources for the biocaps. Okay, fine. Biocap store, I think that it existed already as a separate entity, and that's where you could buy a talent reset for biocaps and some chief experience and hero experience together with hero fragments. But I honestly didn't use this store at all because talent resets you can buy through Alliance store, through the silver coins, and it's way cheaper like that. And I kind of didn't have a need to buy any chief or hero experience. You have a plenty of them through events, especially for the price they ask on the, let's say, legendary books or hero fragments, hero badges. I think it's too expensive to spend biocaps on that. Okay, the next tab is VIP store. I think that's something that has not changed at all. So again, the goods here will be depending on your VIP level, and the higher your VIP, the better goods you can have access. I think everything here was not changed. I don't have VIP 12 to check if the price has changed or not. So maybe people who do have this kind of access, they can let me know in the comments. But other than that, I don't see any changes here. And I'm very happy that the 5 minutes universal speed ups are still here, and they can purchase them. That's really cool. Sometimes you don't have enough to complete some objective, either in Alliance throwdown or some other event, and you really need this. It's a really cool option that they have it here. Now the Reservoir Raid shop, that's very similar to the Alliance Showdown one. And you can earn these coins, I guess, by doing the Reservoir Raids. And the shop is very similar to the Showdown one. I think it's actually very same, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a quick look. Yes, I think it's actually the same. Yeah, so the most important that you can buy some chief gear tools and adhesive and alloys to level up your chief gear, and there are some speed ups and hero fragments, which is also nice. So let's get back to that. Where's that shop? Reservoir Raid. Yeah, so the really cool thing here is that you can buy these badge tags, because before that you can only earn them through Capital Clash and via bundles. Now you can get them through Reservoir Raid. It's really cool. I think it's a nice addition. And State Warfare, that will be the third shop coming. I think we will get the details about it soon. All right, what's next? Chat system optimized. The display of words will align better now, and the text box will change accordingly to the length. I was kind of shocked by the previous chat change, because it's nice that the theme is dark and it's kind of look cool and all these kind of things. But if you take into account that we mostly play on the mobile phone, I think all this kind of spacing and a lot of gaps between the words, and also the ability to use HTML commands so that people can write like huge red letters in the chat. I'm not a very big fan of that, but I hope developers just continue to optimize the chat, and I cannot really see what exactly has changed. Maybe these bars, they now like end when the message ends. I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. It's good that the chat is there, that you have translate function. I just wish that they optimize it a little bit better, taking into account the smaller screens of the mobile devices. Next change is the hero search optimized. So states that are opened over 8 weeks can use search to get Tony's fragments. Okay, so let's see. This state is for sure more than 8 weeks old. and I haven't tried to do searches that much. I'm not sure if we're gonna get Tony's fragment or what's their drop rate. And what is surprising to me that it's not even mentioned here in the drops. So I'm not really sure how exactly I'm gonna locate this hero. Let's go and check in the hero list. Tony. Hero search. Yeah, it says that you can locate it, but it doesn't say if it's advanced search or epic one. And this page is not helping me because there is no Tony icon right here. So I don't know. If you find Tony through one of the searches, either advanced or epic one, please do let me know in the comments. I'm quite curious which one you need to use, the advanced or the epic one. All right, but I mean the change itself is great because a lot of people were asking how to get Tony, why it was like a temporary event hero, and why we're not able to obtain him in any other way. Now it's added, and I think it's a good idea. Next thing, 4 alliance badges added. So the designs came from the chief community, and they will be displayed in the game after the developers make adjustments for them. I would recommend that you go to the website and check the image out because it's I think it's a really cool one, and I'm just waiting when exactly they will be added. Optimize the NPC operation in the settlement. You can try tap them to see some interesting stories and some quiz. Okay, that's interesting. I guess that's this guy that you can see shouting to you, "Hey, chief," or this lady with the question mark above her head. I'm not sure if I can find them now. Okay. Maybe I need to wait for some cooldown. Or if I just quit the settlement and go back again, maybe they will have some questions for me. No? I guess not. Maybe I answered some questions already and the cooldown is not has not finished yet. I don't know. If you see the change, then again let me know in the comments. I'm quite excited what kind of change is that, because all those questions they didn't change for a while, and I was kind of bored to answer them all over again. Maybe they added something interesting. Okay, next change, optimized map zooming artifact. What does it mean? Let's try zooming in and zooming out. I don't know if anything changed here. I don't really zoom in and out that often. What exactly was this zooming effect? How did it change? I don't know. I wish the zoom feature worked a little bit faster. And what I actually optimize here is the speed it's zooming in and zooming out, and maybe try to get rid of these lags, because especially when there are a lot of events happening, even the light mode is not very helpful. Even it's turned on automatically. I didn't see any improvement on my phone, and I tried on different devices and on my PC as well. It's not working very well, so maybe there is some change to the zooming effect. I could not notice it. Maybe you did. Again, let me know. Optimize the Arabic interface to make it easier and convenient to read and see. Well, I don't use Arabic interface, so I don't really know what's the change about. I hope players in Arabian language are happy with this change. And one of the things that, well, actually, it was not mentioned in the in-game email, because I copy-pasted this text on my website through the in-game mail. I think it's somewhere here. And there was not a single word about the troops march optimization. And that's the biggest change to date that happened in the game. And let's say the players' reaction was not very great about it. Let's check out how it works. So now when you select the target where you want to send March, whether it's a group of infected or a tile that you want to farm, or I don't know, some infected fiend, or someone's like another alliance settlement or something like that. Were there any players here? Okay, I found one. So if I click attack, I think the same interface, yes, the same interface will pop up. So basically, now you have this small window with your troops that you can assign to this march, and you can extend it to go like into the details. Let's just select some closer target so that I can send out actually some troops. What is cool about the new change is that you can actually see what is happening around. If there is no one else sending the march to the same target. It is especially helpful when you are doing a plague zone and there are multiple people targeting the same tile. I think it's really nice change in this particular situation. Maybe in other situations, like I don't know, when you need to send some troops to farm or to attack someone, it's also updated real time. So if someone else is targeting, you will be able to see that before you click attack button. So now on the right side, you can see your enemy, what is the recommended troop power, what kind of rewards you're gonna get out of it. You can share location here, and you see the stamina requirements. Now when I click attack, there is another menu showed up, and here you can see the troops. So per each troops category, you can see the march speed, the troop power, and I guess this icon is showing me if I have enough power to bring these guys down or I need something extra. On the right corner, you can just change your formation, and I already heard some feedback that this icon or this drop-down list is too small and it's not very good on the mobile phone. I checked it myself, and yes, I do agree it's not large enough, and on the small screen it's not very optimal. I would actually prefer the old way where you just had 3 buttons and you don't need to go into the drop-down list, because any drop-down list means that you need to tap on it first and then you need to choose, and when you're doing something quickly, I don't know, like sending your troops to the influencer trap, or when you need to reinforce someone, that's really not optimal and it's taking a lot of time. So maybe changing this from a drop-down list to 3 buttons as it was before, maybe I don't know, here, will be better idea, and also making a little bit bigger for a small screen so that the players can access it on their mobile phones. All right, so let's go back. So when I have auto assign, there are some heroes already here. I don't know how it's choosing, probably by the power of the heroes. And now I can just swap. So I guess, yeah, by the power, because Chef is my strongest brawler, and then I have Rusty. And I guess you're gonna swap like that now, which is I think fine. And then you can do that with the riders as well. You said Travis as the captain of this march. What did he say? And we'll lose 2 stamina. Okay, there are some translation errors. I think that you will not lose stamina, but you will save 2 stamina because of his unique skill that allows you to do it. But I wonder why it's popping up only for Travis. If I set Nicola and he has some, I don't know, unique skill like harvesting, maybe it should tell me as well that my harvesting speed for this farm will be quicker. Let's try, because Rusty has a boost when you gather metal. So let's see if it helps me. Oh, it doesn't. What I was trying to figure out, so Rusty has a skill, gather, and he increases the metal gathering speed. At my level it's plus 10%, but if you level him up more, That's like plus 20% or something. And I was hoping that if I go gathering and then I assign Rusty, it will display something like that. So maybe just a feedback for the developers so that they edit later. It will be really nice to display this kind of stuff for the farm tiles as well. Let's go back to this small group of infected. What I don't see here, and I think this thing is causing the most confusion, is how do I change the hero order? For example, I want Sarge to be my first hero in the formation, and it's important because when you send heroes to rally for the trap, then only if you join the rally, then only the first skill will be taken into account. And if I have Chef as my first hero, I don't want his skill to be taken into account. I want Sarge's skill. So right now it's not clear how do I put Sarge first. And I was kind of hoping that you can change that through the troop formation. So when I go to army and troop formation here, that I could put Chef on the first place here. But for some reason, I was not able to do that. So when I click on infantry, it still allows me to choose only infantry heroes, obviously. And there is no way I can change the order, or at least I haven't found one. So if you did, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, again, that's some feedback for the developers to let us choose the order of the heroes so that we can make sure that the right first skill will be applied for those people who are joining the rally. Of course, if you are a rally leader, then all your hero skills will be taken into account and you don't really care about the order. But for those who join it, it's especially important, and the most important for the trap, because you want Sarge there for 25% damage increase, or Eva, or I don't know, some tier 2, tier 3 heroes with the similar skills. All right, so when I press attack and I want to go into the details, here I can choose the amount of troops and what is missing here. And again, that's some feedback that I just saw on the Discord channel and Reddit, that this menu doesn't tell us anymore what is the troop load. So for example, if I send these troops to the farm, and it has 297,650 gas, I will be able to do auto assign, but it doesn't really tell me why these 20,000 were selected. And for example, I want to do half of these resources, so I need to figure out myself the amount of troops that I need to send. It was really cool when the troop load was there, and it was easier to figure out how many troops you want to send. I don't know why they removed it. Maybe they want to get rid of the troop load concept completely, but then it's not clear how you're gonna raid other settlements and how many resources you will be able to carry with you. And if they don't want to get rid of the troop load thing, then well, it's quite important that you add it somewhere here just to see how many resources your troops will be able to carry. And especially it's important because different tiers of troops have a different load capability. So tier 7 troops or tier 8 troops can carry more resources than tiers 6 and 5 and lower tiers. All right, now I can reset the formation and I can just do it from the scratch. So just choosing some heroes like this, and I don't know why it automatically added this amount of I don't know why it automatically added this amount of infantry when I choose Nikola. That's strange. Let's do it again. Why 20,000 and here is nothing? Yeah, this interface is not very user friendly, I would say. Earlier we had like some percentage, and you can quickly adjust the march capacity, and it was more obvious than this one. I hope it's just some better version of this new troops interface, and the future changes or future versions will be more intuitive and more carrying more information and more user friendly. I just hope that developers are going to improve that. And again, when you do this arrow tap, you can choose formations here. So you can see that I had some setup for the trap where I had 5,000 heroes. And the funny thing is that when I choose my old formation, you can see that Sarge is selected as an infantry hero, and he's actually on the first place. And that's why I'm really afraid to change something here, because well, my old formation still works, and with the new interface, I will not be able to configure the same one. So I just don't want to break it right now until there is some fix or patch that will allow me to choose the hero order in the formation. Yeah, and then when you send to the farm, or when you send to attack someone, everything else is pretty much the same. What else other players don't like about the new change with the March interface is that there are a lot of animations involved, and before you can make any tap, you need those animations to finish. And again, it's taking more time, and when you need to do something really quick, you just have to wait for this animation to finish before you can adjust the number. So I cannot just go and quickly tap. I just need to wait for this scroll animation to end, and then I can choose the number of troops, which again is taking additional time when you need to do something quickly, and it's not really nice. So just to sum it up, the 1.9 update, well, let's just put it this way, it has a lot of space for improvement. And I've seen a lot of negative feedback on Discord and different channels. I just hope that developers are listening to this feedback, and they're gonna I don't know, release some fix anytime soon, because currently it's very difficult to do the daily stuff as we used to do it before. And some of the bugs that I described before, they are really, well, let's say, annoying. All right, that's all I wanted to cover today. Let me know what you think about the latest patch. I know it's a lot of negativity, but maybe you find something positive about it. So just write it down in the comment what kind of changes you did like in the new patch. And of course, feel free to share what other bugs or minuses you have found right now. In the description to this video, you can find a link to my website. I have a dedicated page just for this patch, and I hope to collect feedback there and try to pass it to the developers. As for now, let's hope that the fix is coming soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I wish you a nice day.